Today we'll start with our new subject called as which one? It is our geography. Today we'll be discussing only about our introduction. We'll be discussing about our introduction to geography. Second one, we'll be discussing about our strategy only from prelims perspective. Only from the prelims perspective, from both UPSC as well as from KPSC exam point of view. Third one, we'll be discussing about what should be our approach. And the last one, today we'll be discussing last one about how, what and how we'll be discussing. Yes. See, the first and foremost one, what do you mean by a geography? Geography andre enappa? What do you mean by geography? First thing, what is geography? What is geo and what is graphy? Exactly. Don't you think it's a branch of what? Is it science or social science? It is a branch of social science. It's a branch of social science. Now, what does geo means? Geo is nothing but earth. It is a Greek word. It is a Greek word which means geo means earth. How down? Whereas graphy means it is a study. It's a branch where we'll be studying. It is a branch, or I can say a study. It's a branch, or I can say study. We'll be studying in detail about the earth. Now, what earth? Is it external earth or internal earth or relationship? Geography is nothing but geo is nothing but earth. And graphy is nothing but a branch or a study. We'll be studying about the earth. Under this earth, we not only will be studying about our external earth, we'll also be studying about, first and foremost one, we'll be studying about the internal earth. And a major important branch is our studying the interior of the earth. We'll be studying this. Second one, basic technical I'll explain. First one is internal, within the earth. We'll be studying about our core, our mantle, our crust. Our core, mantle and crust. We'll be discussing. We have a particular chapter. Discuss madam. First this. Second one, does it mean only external? Under external part. But externally, we'll not only be studying about our lithosphere. Not only about litho. What is lithosphere? What is litho? Litho is nothing but a land. Litho is nothing but the land. The sphere is nothing but a space. Space, or I can say a land area. We'll be studying about lithosphere. About geography, about the geomorphology, about rocks, about volcanoes, about earthquakes, about landslides, followed by the formation of rivers, mountains, the plateaus, the plain regions, the coastal regions, lithosphere. Yes. Okay, Sana, done. Externally, we'll also be studying about lithosphere. Lithosphere includes our land part. Land includes, we'll be studying about in detail about our land. Majorly, we'll be studying about our mountains. We'll be studying about our plateaus. We'll be studying about our, you can say, a different types of, you can say, layers, or I can say the rivers, the river formation, etc. We'll be studying with respect to our lithosphere. Yes, ಆನೇನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಲೋನಾ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಇನ್ನು? Done. First and foremost one, lithosphere. Second one, Second one, externally, we'll be studying about atmosphere. Again, no marks in Bharata, sir. It gottillade marks because we can never discuss. With respect to atmosphere, we'll be studying about what? We'll be studying first and foremost one about the different gaseous materials. Different gaseous materials which were present in our early evolution of Earth. Early evolution of Earth, what are the different gaseous atoms present? Followed by how it has evolved. How it has evolved for the formation of what? Formation of the present day gaseous materials. The present day gaseous materials like carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, different argons, etc. First, we'll be studying about the early, at the same time, the present one. The present one. Followed by, we'll also be studying about different layers of atmosphere, like troposphere and reno, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. So, Ashtena antandre, we'll also be digging about what is universe. Universe and reno. What do you mean by galaxies? What do you mean by Big Bang theory? How Earth, or I can say how planets evolved. We'll be discussing about how planets evolved. How star formation has, you can say, happened. Major star, Earth, Sun. Major star, Earth, Sun. At the same time, how Sun is impacting our Sun. Sun is nothing but a star. How the stars has an impact on our Earth. Impact on our Earth. This is about our external one. What is atmosphere? First, atmosphere is nothing but different gaseous materials which are surrounding our Earth. Which are surrounding our Earth. This is our Earth. Earth. If I study internal one, this is our first and foremost part. Second one, near to surface iratala. If I study that, we call it as our lithosphere. And the different gaseous materials. The gaseous materials which are surrounding this atmosphere are due to attraction of the gravitational waves or the gravitational force. And this gaseous materials, we call it as the atmosphere. We call it as atmosphere. Sir, ishtena discuss madodre, we'll also be studying about our major one is our ozone, which is present in our stratosphere. We'll be studying this. Second one. And the third one enapa? What is the third classification? It is litho aito, atmosphere aito. And the last one is exactly that is our, the third one is our hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. Under hydrosphere, we'll be studying with respect to first and foremost one, how oceans has been created, how oceans originated, why there is a depression in Pacific Ocean, why there is a depression in Pacific Ocean, why there is a depression in Indian Ocean, why there is a depression in Atlantic Ocean. We'll be studying this firstly. Second one we'll be studying about a structure. Everything should be organized. Everything should be organized. First one, oceans evolution. How oceans has been formed. How oceans has been formed. Nothing but what? Origin. Origin of the oceans. Second one, structures. And again, under this, we'll be studying about the continental shelf, continental plains, continental slope, deep trenches. Insight is Mariana Trench. Random. You should know the structure with respect to our ocean geography. Ocean geography. In our oceans also we have the similar thing with respect to lithosphere. Plains irutte, mountains irutte. At the same time, there will be volcanoes will be happening, earthquakes, cyclones. Exactly, almost similar to, I can say almost similar to our lithosphere. Almost similar to lithosphere, but within our water. With respect to water, We'll also be studying about major concepts. The concepts of oceans, and others will be studying about the first and foremost one. Why oceans are saltier? See, these are the major questions you will be getting. Why oceans are the saltier? Does ocean water move agata? Ocean water move agata? You should say yes. Ocean water move agala. At least yes. Now, what's the difference between waves and ocean currents? Actually, waves move agata water le. Water move agata ogli. Okay. Not ಎಷ್ಟು myths anta. With respect to waves ಅಲ್ಲಿ, the water will never move. Rather, only energy moves. Not illi will be studying about the major concept called as ocean current. Now, what is the major difference between ocean currents, and we'll be studying about the waves. Illi basic parts will be studying about what is a tides. We'll be studying about what do you mean by tides. We have different types of tides. Different type of tides. ನೋಡಿತ್ರಾ ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಹೋದಾಗ 6 ಗಂಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಓಡಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Why? Tides. That is, high tide will be formed. High tide ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? More the pumping of water to the coastal regions. Now, what is the difference between tides versus waves? Basic questions, UPSC questions. UPSC and takshana you should be aware that UPSC once ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ different side exams ಅಲ್ಲಿ there will be 10 times. We'll be discussing about tides and reno, about what do you remember tides. Second, we'll be talking about a type of tides. We'll also be discussing about the waves also. And at the same time, what are the uses? What are the uses of waves and what are the uses of tides? See, all these are natural phenomena. Natural phenomena, it is most important with respect to balancing the natural ecosystem. Balancing the natural ecosystem. Then, you ಮೂರು ಇಷ್ಟೇನಾ ಸರ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವು ಮೂರಲ್ಲ, ನಾಲ್ಕನೇ ಒಂದಿದೆ. It is called as biosphere. Last one we call it as our biosphere.